John F. Kennedy was the 35th President of the United States, who changed history in his own way. Born the second son of 9 on May 29, 1917, in Brooklyn, Massachusetts, John F. Kennedy was the son of Joseph P. Kennedy, a highly successful businessman who later served as an ambassador to Great Britain, and Rose Fitzgerald. John F. Kennedy briefly attended Princeton University, then went to Harvard, where he graduated in 1940. He immediately entered the Navy, where his PT boat was hit and sunk by a Japanese destroyer. Injured, he led all survivors to safety. Later, he was discharged because of a back injury which contracted malaria in 1945. After the war, he became a Democrat congressman from the Boston area. Then in 1953, he went to the Senate. During that time, he married Jacqueline Bouvier. Together, they had 3 children, Carlene and John Fitzgerald Jr. The second died at infancy. In 1956, John F. Kennedy almost gained the Democratic vote for vice president. His plan was to run for president 4 years later. Hence, in 1960, he was first ballot nominee for president. He performed well on several unpredictable television debates, making promises like tougher defense policies, progressive health, housing, civil rights program, and bring the economy out of its slump. He won by a narrow margin against Vice President Richard Nixon and became the first Roman Catholic president. His inaugural address was memorable. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. He kept his promise as a determined president and got America moving again. Thinking ahead to the president campaign of 1964, he traveled to Texas to promote harmony between warring factors of Democratic parties in Texas. While driving through Dallas in a motorcab, November 1964, he was shot in the head and died within the hour. President Johnson appointed the Warren Commission to investigate the assassination. The killer was 24-year-old Lee Harvey Oswald. He acted alone and had no motivation. Speculations persist over the years, but it is just said that Kennedy was the victim of a conspiracy.